So here we've got a Michi Himono sharpening jig, which is specifically designed for curved gouges. So, and it's very simple. Basically, you can adjust your height that you want. So you can match your bevel against the diamond plate. There's a coarse and a fine. And then you've got some variations here too. If you've got longer tools or different sizes, you can adjust these to suit. And the principle is just running parallel with these guides and rolling the chisel by hand. So great little jig. So if you wanted to make your own, it's very straightforward. Piece of plywood, I just cut a strip off the edge. You can use different thickness pliers. I like this one because you can then just change the distance from the diamond plate to get the right angle. Just want to take off a little bit of the sharp edges. So the rough idea is that we lay the sheet here in the middle to one side, and then we're going to drill a series of holes with the dowel to lock it in so you can move it to different locations. So I'm just going to position one hole roughly 5 centimeters, 50 mil from the edge, and this one I'm going to do differently, just so I don't get it mixed up. So I've just got a bit of 8mm dowel, 8mm drill bit, which seems to be perfect. Now I'm going to drill one end, so I'm just going to do the spacing at about 15 millimeters apart. And I'm just going to go right to the end too, and I'll show you why at the end. Okay, so I'm just using this drill, the step in the drill bit here as a guide, as a depth guide. I know that's not going to go right through to the bottom of the ply. So now I know that the dowel can be around just a bit shorter than the drill bit here. Now before I put it in, I'm just going to round off the edge so when we're moving it, it goes in very easily. Okay. So that seems a pretty good depth, easy to take out, and there'll be another dowel at the end here. Alright, so now we just need a square. We'll square up that hole and do the exact and repeat the process, but moving the top dowel every time. Okay, because I'm using the hole that I originally drilled through here, that's the guide for the drill bit, and it will make the dowel that go into the same angle into the board. And you know, without doing it in a drill press, it's quite hard to get it perfectly square, but this is a very adequate way to get it accurate. Okay, now I'm just going to flush cut these dowels off after the glue's dried. And the first few times you take them in and out will be pretty tight, but you definitely don't want it too loose. So, you know, I offset these holes just so, you know, you can't mix it up. Because you're going to be using water on this, or some oil. If you prefer oil, you may want to give this a bit of a coating with some your preferred finish to seal it. So we could probably go one closer for this one. And just eye off that your bevel is parallel with the plate. This one I'll have to move back. This is a 600, so it's very coarse at the moment. When they're very fresh out of the packet, it'll take a little while to get a bit smoother. And this one we're going to have to move back. Oh no, maybe this is perfect. you go. So very simple, easy, very effective jig to reprofile curved gouges. You may want to put some felt or some rubber on the bottom to stop it slipping or clamp it down. The reason why I told you to, I'm going to mark the holes right to the edge, is because we found that after finishing on this coarse diamond and profiling, we can easily finish on a waterstone if it's right next door. So again, there you have it.